Looking at the prospects, how are the prospects of living a waste-free life in Malaysia? For example, is it convenient enough? Miss Melissa, give us the tea. Do we have systems or services that can support us to have these lifestyles here in Malaysia? Or any local eco businesses that you would like to recommend to the audience?
Great question, Cheyenne. I think the problem with awareness is sometimes we don't know what to do about it. We are always filled with all these images and news about the environment getting destroyed, we're losing all our forests. But then when people sit there and they are shocked and they want to do something about it, sometimes they don't know where to start. And when we search online, what often happens is we'll see all these really cool innovations that come from the West, from Europe, from America, and then we'll see, oh, I really wish that was in Malaysia. But zero waste living is really simple, and it kind of boils down to really everyday habits. And you don't necessarily need like special stores or special innovations to do that. It's just about reprogramming the way that we live our lives. It is our habit right now, and it wasn't a habit before, for us to use single-use plastic every day. In our grandparents' time, that wasn't the case. It was very natural for them to bring their basket to the market, fill it up with vegetables, go home, cook it. If they needed if they needed rice, they'll go and get it from the rice guy. If they needed eggs, they'll go and get it from the eggs guy. There is no plastic involved. So that is actually very simplistic, traditional methods that we need to go back to, and that we can go back to even here in Malaysia. All those awesome stores are still in existence, thankfully. The only difference is they've responded to how customers' behavior has changed and customer expectation has changed. Like right now, even if you went to the market, they'll automatically, if you went to the supermarket anywhere, they'll automatically put your stuff in a bag, even though it doesn't quite make sense to even have a plastic bag in the first place. You bought one thing and then they put it in a bag. So what we're doing is just reprogramming ourselves. That's why it doesn't actually take much effort. What we're doing is building habits that don't take two extra thoughts in our everyday lives. It becomes natural to us. It was natural for us to use single-use plastic. Now it's natural for us to not. So yeah, there are a lot of great resources. Yeah, exactly. There are a lot of great resources for that, really. Zero Waste Malaysia would be the first place that I would go to. They have a Zero Waste Malaysia map, which has over 700 pins all around Malaysia, all the stores, all the businesses, all the awesome places and markets that you can go to, that that can support your zero waste life. And let me just stop everyone from pulling out their wallets too quick, because it's also not just about buying a lot of eco-friendly products. The real intention behind zero waste living is to question what you buy. Do you actually need it? Because buying eco-friendly stuff doesn't mean you're being actually environmentally friendly. It's about using what we already have, removing what we don't actually need. Because what we need as humans is love, food, water, shelter, not all these little trinkets that kind of make us happy for like 5 minutes, because we're like, oh, we're so excited to get it. And then after that, we just forget about it and it's just rotting in a drawer somewhere.